I'm back again with another one of my Total Noob videos. Today I'm going to be focusing on detailing on my Stormcast Eternal Liberator. But first of all, a massive thank you and a big shout out to all of our Patreons. If you want to know more about what our Patreon's about, click in the link down below. So let's get started and see where we go. Okay, so we are back with my Eternal Stormcast. Okay, so we are back with my Stormcast Eternal Liberator. As you can see, if you watched the last video, you'll know that I did some washes on him and they have pooled slightly. Some here, a bit down there, quite a lot at the back of the shield as well. So I'm going to touch up those bits first, starting with that same colour that I was using before, the Retributor armour. So I'm going to start by touching up these bits that have pooled just ever so slightly. Yeah, again, this is the first time that I've done this sort of detailed work, so it's not going to be amazing. Don't expect amazing results. That's not what these videos are about, really. It's just sort of learning. And you know, if you want to give me any tips, please do. I will take them on board. You know, just be nice about it. So yeah, I don't really want to take away too much from what I've done with the wash, but at the same time there are a few bits that just look a bit too dark, I think. So I'm just correcting those and getting in on bits that still somehow, after, what is this? I think this is the 4th video I've done on them. Is that right? So I did contrast paints, I then did the metallic paints, did the washes. Yeah, this is my 4th video on them, so I'm still finding bits that have no paint on them apart from the primer, so I'm just touching those bits up as well. It's all learning. It's funny because when I'm painting them, I don't see all of the bits that I've missed. And then as soon as I do a video of them spinning 360, I see everything. Even though I'm spinning it around right now, I still manage to miss bits. Oh, right, okay, so this is the big bit that's pulled on the back. Ooh, that comes out nice. That's not hard to fix at all. I say that and then instantly somehow wipe away all the paint I've put down. So I'll put a bit more on. If you're watching this and painting along, I hope you're enjoying whatever you're painting. I'd love to know what you're painting. So let me know in the comments. Also, likewise, if there's anything you'd want to see me attempt, any sort of paint or whatever, just let me know and I'll see what I can do. Oh, classic, just touching what I've painted. That's smudged a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm going to carry on doing some other bits before getting myself too distracted with that, because I can always, I've got some purples, I can always touch that up somehow. Okay. These little bits are tricky, and those showed up on the camera. These are the bits that I'm talking about that I notice so much more as soon as I do a little video of it spinning around. It's not bad. It's gone on the purple just slightly, but you can't see the base primer coat anymore, so I'm going to move on now to do a bit of highlighting. So I'm going to move on to do some highlights with the Auric Armor Gold. Auric sounds right. I'm going to use the palette to thin it out a bit. So let's see. Very bright, this colour. Made a bit of a mess trying to get it on the brush, but that's okay. Okay, I think we'll start with that. Okay, I'm going to start with a really minimal amount on my brush because I'm really nervous about this part. I'm going to go round the outside of the shield first. Looks okay. I think that's the right amount to have on the brush. Oh, maybe even a bit less. It's looking alright. Okay, I'm thinking maybe go around belt a bit. I think the thing I'm finding toughest about this bit is choosing where to put it. So I'm just sort of outlining stuff at the moment. Hopefully that'll come out okay. This is tricky. That's not gone very well. Yeah, this definitely is the trickiest part. Just can't quite get that precision. Maybe if I just get another brush to take that bit away. Oh, that worked. I'm trying to layer it at the moment. I don't know if that's really working. Not convinced. Just going to go around these shoulder bits and see if I can get a better effect from doing that. Okay, that's come out quite nice. It's quite hard to pick up on the camera. That's working alright, just putting it around the shoulder blades. It's covering up some bits of mess that I made before as well, which I still don't notice until now, but that's okay. let's move on to this area around here. Oh, that looks brilliant on there. It's coming out better on the bits that are a bit darker, I guess, because it's more contrasting. I like that. Okay, there's a couple of strikes of lightning I'm going to try and get here. Oh yeah. That one's not worked as well. That's so small. So small. Okay, that's not too bad. That's probably worked out the best of all the bits that I've highlighted. So I'll go with that sort of thing. Let's round off maybe this hand. I don't know if that's a normal technique to dust it off with another one, but it seems to be working to pick up the bits that have gone where I don't want it to go. Sort of neatening it up a bit. Okay, let's start on this back armour plate as well. Just going around the edge. This is definitely where not having a steady hand makes a difference, I think. That's come out okay. But personally I think the wash did a better job. But I'm totally inexperienced in this, so... Oh god. Okay, that's fine. It's very hard to speak at the same time. At the same time as trying to not put paint where I don't want it. Oh, that looks nice. I won't ruin it. I won't ruin it by going over it. Don't know if anyone would even notice that I've done this. I probably... You can see it on certain bits, but some bits just don't show up as much. Let's go to the front and highlight these little bits. the next Total Noob video that I'm doing will be in an actual game. Funnily enough, I'm going to be using the Stormcast. And it's an Age of Sigmar game, which I haven't played before. I've used them in Warcry a few times, but I've not played a proper game of Age of Sigmar yet. I had a sort of a mini version with KD, but I'm yet to sort of figure out all the spells and everything, so that's kind of exciting. And hey, that's come out pretty nicely. So it's working well on those little, there's lots of sort of bits of lightning bolts and that sort of thing on him. That's come out okay on his knee, so let's try the other knee. I think I did actually do this one a minute ago, but I can't tell. So I'll give it a second go. Out nicely. I'm gonna give a go, have a go at doing this bit around here. Not bad. And so I've done on the outside of these, done the knees. I could possibly put a little bit on the feet. Ooh, that looks nice. I saw someone do a similar sort of thing on dragon scales, where they just sort of pick out the top bit of each. So I'm picking out just the top bit of his multi-tiered shoes. And that does a nice job, I think. Maybe I'll just go around. Oh, that's far too much. The edge of that. And I think I'll finish it off with this colour, with a little bit of the head. Okay, so I'm going to move on now to do a bit of silver highlighting on the hammer, using this Stormhost silver. So let's see how that comes out. So it's definitely shown up a lot brighter than the highlighting on the gold. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I am a fan of that. Ooh. Okay, so I've got a bit too much water on the brush there. And that seems to have all dripped down. So, try again. This bit's a bit tricky because use that one, because I've got nowhere to rest my hand, so I was resting it on the top, but obviously that's got the highlight on, so I don't want to do that. That's alright though. Not bad for a first try. I'm just going to go over this edge again. Right, I think that's that hammer done with that colour. I might use a bit of this silver colour. Let's see. I've decided I don't want this middle bit here to be that purple colour anymore, so I'm going to change it and give it that silver shine. So let's give that a go. Definitely too much water on the brush. Attempt number 2. Much better. That has covered it nicely. And I think, although I did change my mind about that purple, I think that it's still showing through some of the contrast paint that has sunk into those parts. So although I don't want it to be purple, that's sort of worked out. happy with that. I'm going to do just a little bit on here as well. Okay. Right, that's worked out okay. I'm going to move on. Right, I'm going to highlight some little bits with whitish colour. So this is Corax white. Just there's some bits. I'm sort of following a bit of a colour scheme. It's in the Stormcast Eternal book. It's called The Lions of Sigmar, so I'm sort of vaguely following that. Gonna highlight some bits with this white and try not to cover the brush in it. Okay, let's give this a go. This is tricky. It's like walking a tightrope. Sort of fell off. Oh dear me, this is really, really hard. Yeah, really, really messed up there. I'm sure I can get some purple and go over that. This is definitely the most difficult part. So I'm planning on doing some future videos, one of a start to finish painting a miniature. I have a feeling that it will all go smoothly until this point. It's just, I think weighing up the amount putting on my brush is the hardest part here, because if it's not enough, it doesn't show up. Put too much and that happens. I don't know how people do this so perfectly. And I've seen it because I see it every day. And they do it just bang on. Well, I suppose it's practice. That side's better. Much better. So maybe I'm improving. Sort of. Oh, I just feel my hands just shake, shake, shake. Oh yeah, nailed it. that bit was good. Why couldn't I do that on the other side? How disappointing. I want to go over it, but I'm scared I'm going to mess it up. But it's sort of still got the remnants of gold from the time I did before. Decisions. Okay. No, I'm going to move on because I risk making it all bad. Okay. Right, let's do this little top bit. Oh, it's, whew, just so tense. I can feel my whole hand shake as soon as I stop painting. Hey, that's not bad. Look at the good side versus the bad side. That shield is just cursed, I think. Okay, I'll move on. I'm going to do this little lightning strike as well. I'm just so scared. It's so small. Ah, I did it. Look at that. I've never been so proud of something so small. Okay, I'm going to do these ones on his shoulders as well, which are currently gold, but I want them in white because that is in keeping with everything else that I've done. Right, move that out of the way. I'm sort of steadying myself by leaning everywhere. Okay, nearly finished that single one. I just need to get up to the edge. I don't know if you can see. It's just, oh, it's, see, too much on my brush. I'm sort of getting to grips with how much I need now. Oh no. That's not bad, actually. It's gone a little bit further off of the outline, but it works. I'll allow it. Okay, next one. I'll be honest, I've smudged it so much with gold, it looks like, I don't know, but not a lightning strike. A bolt of lightning. Oh no! Oh dear. Oh dear. I caught the back of his head. Well, I'll move on and touch that up later. I'm gonna call that done. It's alright, isn't it? It's not as good as the first one, but then again the gold wasn't as good, so... Okay. Next, I've got 2 more to go. Oh no, there's a hair. Or some sort of bit of dust anyway. Right, okay, let's go. Let's do it. Oh! Definitely whoever gave me that tip about using the side of your brush. Someone wrote it on one of the other videos. It's a good tip. It's tense. That's okay. Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let good be the enemy of no, don't let perfect be the enemy of good. No, it is don't let perfect. Don't let good. Don't let... I'll just concentrate on this. Okay, nearly done. I can breathe again. Okay. His shoulder is done. I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. I'm just so happy with that bit. Look at it. It's so good for me. This needs some fixing. But I can do that with purple rather than putting more white everywhere. I think I'm done with that colour. Right, oh, thank God. Right, I'm going to finish up with my Liberator with a little bit of black in these bits on the back of the armour. So this is using the Corvus Black. yeah, it doesn't need very much, I don't think. Okay, I am going to call that one done. I have had a lot of fun painting this, a lot of stress painting this. Overall fun. But yeah, I'll come back and do the second part of my Plague Bearer, just finishing him up in another video, because I have spent so much time on this one. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please come back and subscribe. So I'm pretty pleased with how he's turned out. I did afterwards touch up a little bit on the shield to just correct that bit of white paint that had spilled over. But I think he's done pretty well for me, or I've done pretty well on him. And for the first miniature, not bad. Anyway, I hope to see you next time in another Total Noob video.
If you enjoyed this video, then please feel free to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. You can also click that bell icon to be notified when a new video has gone live on this channel. On the screen now are 2 more videos that you may wish to check out, and a link to our Patreon page also. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.